Good day, this is Pastor Michael Mitchell of God's Barn Church. I got a good sermon for you today, and I'm going to pose a question to you. What does Martin Luther, Adolf Hitler, and Jerusalem have in common? What is this commonality that they share? Well, you sit back and I'm going to tell you. First of all, we're going to start with Martin Luther. Excuse me. Martin Luther, I don't know, was in the 1600s or something. He was Catholic. There basically was not really any, got a tickle. Excuse me. There basically wasn't that many churches. It was all Catholic, you know. That was the law of the land. So he went up and they say he pinned this note on the door. He really didn't. There was actually a little box. He put that in, you know. So this was change the world, change the whole world that we knew. The concept of God without the keeping the feast of the Catholic Church. You know what I mean there? Okay, right? Now let's talk about Martin Luther. Now Martin Luther was the patron saint of Germany, right? I mean, right? Lutherans, Martin Luther, Germany. Okay, so Martin Luther just didn't write one note. He wrote books and books and volumes of books and books and then more books. And he was real famous. Yeah, he's a really busy guy. And I think he called, don't quote me on this, I think he called Muslims apes and Jews, I don't know, whatever Jewish thing there was. You see that? Now you go, whoa. But keep in mind, people are reading this. They're reading this. German people in their language. Sprechen Sie Deutsch. Do you see what I'm saying? So then, Adolf Hitler comes in. It just fit right in with the theology, my friends. It just kept going, the theology of that. Jews, we need to exterminate. Blacks are trash, subhuman. Arabs are monkeys. What else we got going here? Am I running? Ow, ow. I fractured a rib. Right? Okay, so when Mr. Hitler comes on board, there's a fellow he's a Muslim guy. He's the king of Jerusalem. He's the leader of Jerusalem. Keep in mind, this is 1942. There is no whole bunch of Jews landing on a dock, right? Okay? Right? So the people that were there, and they said that lived in peace, Muslims, Jews, and Christians. No. This dude was so emphatic. He got a hold of Adolf Hitler and Heimlich Himmler. Sounds like a thing for the throat. And he was so enthused that Adolf invited this guy up. Yeah. And they took him to all these camps, to how they processed these Jews, man. He was on it, man. He was lit up like a Christmas tree, right? He's ready to go. So Adolf and Heimlich said, I'll tell you what we'll do, son. You send us a division of good men, we'll make a division out of them. And when we get done with these idiots here and we don't have any Jews left, we'll come over to Palestine and we'll be glad to take that for you. In fact, you can be the first division in there. You think I'm lying, don't you? You look it up. Read a little history. So anyway, they got 10,000 Muslims to go to Germany to kill Jews, okay? Just like they were doing. We're going to build this Treblinka thing here, and we're going to bring them in, fry them out. Okay. Well, you know how quick this war was, right? Now, 42, Hitler is looking good. But by 43, 44, they ain't worried about getting them Jews over there and that thing. Keep in mind, the Jewish people did not come there till 47? See, so there's nothing there, right? So anyway, these radicals, 10,000 men, artillery support, Luftwaffe support, 10,000 people, 10,000 men, right? Put in a Nazi training center. That is like, I don't know what to tell you. You cannot get this out of this person. You'd have to drill a hole right there and suck his brain out, man. You have been trained by the best formable butchers on the face of the planet, and they're going to teach you everything about it. They're going to show you pictures of Jewish people with big noses and how they look like mice, you know, and then they really stink. So anyway, they got in there to Bosnia, and what was that, Lovina, what's it? Oh, come on, can't remember, in that area, right? And they did some business there against the Ruskies, and they fought some Christians there and whatever, you know. Well, you know, I don't know what they really did. It wasn't that great of a deal, but they were doing that. And eventually, they surrendered to the British. And the British sent them back to Israel. 10,000 radicalized, insane people. Yeah, we're putting you on the boat. Well, what did we do with the Nazis that we did? Well, let's see. I think, there was an agreement among all the forces there, Germany, Great Britain, France, and the United States, right? So they kept these guys, like, I don't know, like years. They released the Nazis in Russia in 1964. The war was over in 45. We kept them for months and months and months, deprogrammed. The Brits would keep them 2 or 3 years, make them do all the work, all that stuff. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, see, 'cause why? You just don't go back there with an army that had, 14 million people. So anyway, there was always an origination of where sin and where demonic power comes from. And what I'm telling you is this isn't no new demon. No, he's been around here all the time, you see? So when you look at these people, you quit looking at people as young guys with beards and crap, okay? You look at a soul there, a human being created by God, okay? And you need to tell him, you need to help him get into the next world, my friends. Anyway, like and subscribe and send me some money on PayPal.